of our primary questions that we try and answer is, why are beaches closed? And when we started sampling Bradford Beach, there was nobody on that beach. And once we started to understand that it was the stormwater runoff that was really impacting the sand and building up E. coli in the sand, all of that would wash into the water every time it rained. And now you go down to Bradford Beach and there are hundreds of people there on the weekends. Having a large lab really gives us the capabilities to get great coverage, and I think that's what makes our work unique. My lab is 100% grant funded. When I think about some of the investments foundations are willing to make in our work, it's really heartening for me to see that people really do care about the water. It makes a huge difference, and I'm really grateful to be in a community that has that kind of community support behind it.
Come on in.
My main area of research is looking at the role that children and youth play as caregivers to family members. Children and youth who are caregivers do a variety of different tasks. Everything from coming home after school and just making sure that mom or dad or grandma doesn't fall, doesn't choke on their food. And the second most common task that they participated in was medication management. And these are children as young as 9. Those tasks are very stressful. The overwhelming majority of children in all of my research have not received any sort of training. All of the research I have done has been really clearly pointing to the need for peer support. I have received the majority of my research funding through the ALS Association. Without their funding, I would not be doing a large portion of the work I'm doing now. So I've been able to get undergraduate students to work with me on my projects. The research I'm doing is groundbreaking. It's research to do something about an issue that gets no attention.
I've always wanted to do research that had immediate impact. I do research with professional baseball players as well as firefighters. We are interested in understanding performance and recovery as well as injury prevention. In 2016, the very first heart rate variability study was published using baseball players, and it was from our lab. As a result of that, the concept of heart rate variability has just exploded in exercise literature, exercise science literature. And we're taking some of what we've learned in the baseball recovery world and trying to understand the firefighter recovery. You have this mutual benefit, which is really the beauty about community-based or philanthropic supported research, is the agency or the person can get information while at the same time some higher level of research questions could get answered. In the city of Milwaukee, based upon our outcomes and the data that we've collected collaboratively, they have modified and changed fairly significantly how they prepare a firefighter in the Recruit Academy. It's a pretty rewarding experience to see the students have the aha moment that there's value in collecting information and using evidence to guide your decisions.